Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a really good topic for today's show, in which it is people who cry like little babies after they get arrested because they got caught committing uh, doing a crime. So let's get right into this. You know, I've been seeing a lot of these videos of people physically attacking police officers, uh, military people, school officers, teachers, other students. Listen, this violence has to stop. Number one, okay. And I'm going to give you a few examples of the videos, some of the videos that I saw, in which some of them were I watched earlier this morning. Uh, One of the videos was showing this Einstein, of a ghetto piece of trash, that he took a donut, tie it to a string, and then tied the string to some sort of stick or something. And he walked over to these police officers that were not bothering anybody, right? They were standing around, were not bothering anybody. And this guy had who had this donut on the string and on the stick, had somebody walking behind them videoing, that they love to do, and then they think it's a funny joke, you know. And then this guy is dangling a donut in front of these officers' faces. And one of the officers nicely said to the guy, please stop doing that and walk away. Right? This moron doesn't listen. He did not listen and kept doing it and doing it and provoking the officers and provoking the officers. So the officer that told him to walk away and stop doing that knocked the item out of his hand and then pushed him and then arrested him. And then the idiot is going, what am I being arrested for? Because you're a worthless piece of ghetto trash. Number one, you don't listen for nothing. Number two, number three, when a person gets in the face of somebody else, you're invading their personal space, which that in turn is the assault part of assault and battery. Okay? That move forward to invade their personal space. That's the assault part of the title of assault and battery. Okay? Now, the person who was videoing, right? Who thought it was a funny joke and you heard that person laughing. "Ah!" The officer said, stop videoing or just walk away. Walk away. And then the person going, but what are you arresting him for? What are you arresting him for? I got it on video, Billy. I got it on video. You're crying like a little baby because you're too stupid and you're a worthless piece of trash, a complete worthless piece of trash that will never, ever amount to nothing in life. And you thought it was funny, but then when the officers are saying, "Oh, they'll arrest you," you cry like a little baby. And the person that was dangling the donut in the officers' faces, they arrested him, and then he's crying all along the video. "And what you arrested me for?" You crying now? You crying? They told you to stop. You didn't listen. They told you to walk away and you didn't listen. And you kept provoking them. And now because you got caught and everything else, you want to cry like a little baby. No. No, you're not doing that to people. Here's another thing, and I don't know what state this was in. I don't know what it was, but this couple must have been coming out from a club or whatever, because it was late at night, and um, apparently something was going on, and officers were called in, and they were trying to arrest this guy, and the officers had the guy on the ground. They were arresting him, and I guess it was this guy's girlfriend. I don't know, but she got in between the two officers, and then decided that it would be hysterical to lift up her pants and twerk and show her butt cheeks and to twerk her butt cheeks in the face of one of the officers. You don't go doing that stupid stuff and then cry when you're getting treated like garbage because you act like garbage. You're a worthless piece of trash when you're doing things like that. And then they cry if, oh, we're getting arrested. And then they use the certain card, which you all know what I'm talking about. But yet you people do stuff like this. Seriously? And then you want to cry when you get arrested? Here's another thing. There was these two women who were stealing, and they were caught stealing. They were on video stealing, by the way, items in this retail store. Police were called in. The police were arresting both women for stealing. One of these ghetto pieces of trash started to they were was going to bite the police officer on the arm. She literally went to try to bite the police officer on the arm. And you really? Seriously? And then you wonder why you get treated like this. You wonder why then. Seriously, because you guys act like this. Honestly. And then so the officer defended himself, and now people are crying, "Oh, you gotta feel bad for her. You gotta feel bad for her." Oh, baloney. No, you have to feel bad. Feel bad for her. Get the hell out of here. No way. She's a ghetto piece of trash that was worthless, probably on drugs or whatever, for how she was acting. And then uh you want to feel bad for her because she got arrested because she's caught stealing. She's caught stealing. That's on video. Seriously. Get the hell out of here. Oh, you gotta feel bad for her. Get the hell out of here. That's a bunch of BS. Here's here's another one. I remember seeing this video of this young person screaming in the face of a National Guard, and this was quite a while ago. But the National Guard they were there doing a job, and the person was getting in the face and screaming in the face of the guard, of the soldier. And the soldier didn't move, kept calm and everything else, and like they were trained. But still, that's how you treat a person? That's how you treat a soldier? Get the hell out of here. And then you want to feel bad. You want people to feel bad. Oh, you got arrested, so we're going to use this card. Or you guys, oh, we're getting arrested. Oh, no. Baloney. Baloney. No. Seriously, you don't do that. They were there just doing a job, and you want to go and do this. No. I feel bad for you. No. Here's another one. There was this high school kid punching punching teachers, other students, school safety guards, and then was even fighting against police officers that were called in. Seriously? This is why I say to the so-called adults, if you're going to spread your legs and pop out your kids, or if you're a guy and you get a woman pregnant and stuff, you people know you want to have kids, then start disciplining your damn kids. Not disciplining them. Seriously. Honestly. But then you cry like little babies if your kid commits a major crime and they gets arrested. Come on. No. I don't have to feel bad for them. No. And we need judges and to go back to old school ways, and judges to say to these people that go to the courts crying, "Oh, you gotta feel bad for my kid. Oh, you gotta feel bad for your daughter." No, we need old school judges to say, "Listen, you're a worthless piece of trash. You will never amount to anything in life, especially for how you're acting and what you're doing. And no, we're not going to feel bad for you. Your rear end is going to go to prison. And if you want to cry, cry to the other inmates in there. See how well they treat you." And this is why I've been working diligently hard with uh, local elected officials in the city and the state that I reside in. And I'm advocating for getting rid of Juvie Hall, get rid of it. It's a luxury hotel for kids that want to commit major crimes. Get rid of it, put their rear ends in an adult prison cell and put them away for a long time. See how long they last. Okay. And a lot of these so-called adults, you know, are not that brilliant either. And they go around committing crimes, like stealing, like I was just saying in the example of the video that I saw, you know, and they're crying like little babies because they got arrested. Put their rear end in an adult prison cell for a long period of time. See how long they last. Honestly, you know. So I mean, it's just a shame that people are acting like this. And here's another thing that I'm advocating for with my local elected officials, advocating for making the police bigger and stronger again, really protect our officers, really protect them, and and because these are the people that put their lives on the line for us. Seriously. And here's the other thing I've been advocating for. When you have these big protesters and stuff out there that act all stupid and everything, here's what we need to do. Have the local police and the National Guard called in, and 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 had the fire department come in with the big powerful hoses and spraying all these people. Bodies will be flying all over the place because the hoses, those water hoses, are too big and powerful for anybody to fight against. Seriously, that's what we need. And of course, the police and the National Guard to be uh the foot soldiers on on the street with the tear gas and everything else and so on and so forth, yes. But then come with the backup with the local fire department with the big hoses and hose their asses down. S- You'll see bodies flying all over the place. And then they'll cry like little babies. Now, I'm not saying to do this if it's peaceful protests. I'm talking about the rioters. I'm talking about the ones that cause all the chaos and stuff like that. Blocking streets, destroying properties and stuff like that. Treat these people like the pieces of trash that they are. That they are. Again, leave the peaceful protesters alone, right? Treat these anarchists who go around destroying properties and stuff like that, treat them like the pieces of trash that they are. Seriously. Can't be blocking traffic, can't be destroying property and stuff like that. No. You wanna act like that, you're gonna get treated like the piece of trash that you are. Seriously, honestly. So, like I said, we really need to help protect our police officers, National Guard, the soldiers and stuff. We really need to help them. Seriously, honestly. They put their lives on the line every single solitary day for people. Seriously, honestly. So we need to show them some respect back. Seriously. Anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about my website, Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that's AIHNY.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.